know yet. You'll find out if you get there. And if you don't get there, you won't know. Like, I don't know. Like, am I supposed to think LeBron's lucky because he's a fucking athletic freak? I know that I wasn't born as an athletic freak, but I don't know what's going on in LeBron's life. Like, I'm supposed to believe that Beyonce has it so fucking awesome? I don't know what's going on in Beyonce's life.
How are you going to teach your kids this? I want to know for my own, like, what are you doing that you, and this book too, you could talk about this as well. Like, what are you doing for your kids?
You're just having conversations, but don't forget, I'm not going to be the best vessel. Like, there's different vessels. I'm going to be my kid's dad. I'm definitely not going to be Gary Vee. Right. I might be very effective for your kids.
Right.
By the way, I might be the perfect person for your kids one day. You'll be like, this is somebody we knew for a long time. They're going to think they may think I'm cool. It's happening right now. For so many of my friends, they're 15 to 20-year-old. The amount of texts I get from friends saying, my son just texted me a fucking video from you.
Oh.
That I've been telling him for 9 years, but he hasn't listened, but he texted me and be like, Dad, we should do this. You're like, motherfucker, I've been telling you this. Because sometimes you need an outside voice. Sometimes Oprah did it for people. Even though mom was saying it the whole time, I can't be that. I'm going to be dad for my kids.
Yeah.
What am I telling them? I'm doing dad shit. But I also know that dad shit's only going to be 50% of it because humans, when they grow up, dad, mom can only have so much leverage on them. So I could do dad shit there. I try to do dad shit for the internet, older brother shit.
No, you're the godfather.
You know, like
the godfather of the internet.
You know, like I try to do it. I try to leave positive contributions. And then I'm also okay if I'm not the right vessel.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very calm. If for the people, like I'm comfortable. I mean, my sister and I are very close. She always laughs because people know my brother I talk about more because I usually talk about business. As you two know, I don't talk about my personal life.
Yeah.
Not a lot, yeah.
So usually my sister's always like, nobody knows. And we always have
Your sister's the middle.
Yeah, and I grew up with my sister much more than I grew up with AJ.
How much younger is AJ?
11 years. I went to college, AJ was 7. So I was also like 18 going on 11 and he was 7 going on 17. So we've always met in the middle. But, you know, my sister, I have a real fun relationship with. We're incredibly close. And like, she's like.
What's the gap?
3.5. We grew up together. And like, we grew up different than AJ. AJ had a little bit better because I came to the wine store and blew it the fuck up. Let's just call it what it is. So we grew up, we have different stories. We have our childhood together.
You said something so smart though. You said on your Instagram that the way that you look at giving the kids the internet is you want to instill self-confidence into them.
You're talking about it. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Let me finish this thought.
Go.
My sister even like had an epiphany with me in the last 5 years. Like the way she viewed me, my dad, like mom, and that's like somebody I grew up like. So like what I'm trying to say is that like I'm humble enough to know that for some people, like there's people listening right now that I was literally the guy for. Literally, I was the single human being. Many people come up to me and say, you are my true father figure. You are my true big brother figure. It's humbling. I know that I have the gift of gab, like many billions of people have. I don't think that makes me special. There's many other people right now on the internet, pro, left, right, everybody, people hit with it. Musicians, right? Like fucking, what do you think? Like it's so fascinating to watch like who inspires, who breaks through, who gets through your fucking head.
That is something I think you're born with.
Like it's a communication concept, right? So I'm happy with that, but I'm also okay when I'm not. Many people also come up to me. Most people don't have the guts for this, but some people come up to me occasionally and be like, I don't buy your shit. I'm like, okay. I'm like, first of all, I'm not selling you anything, not asking anything of you. And 2, like, that's awesome. Like, I get it. Like, maybe I'm too high energy. You don't like the cursing. You don't like competitiveness. That's amazing. I'm glad that a different kind of voice resonates for you. Like, usually when I'm met with that, normally on DM or comments, rarely in person. But when I'm met with it in person, I always tell them, like, I hope you do find the person that hits for you. For me, that was my mom. It was never Joe Namath. It was never Jay-Z. Like, for me, the person that broke through was my mom.
I think the people that call you out like that, though, want your attention. And when you give them the attention, they immediately back down and say sorry. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, of course. And that's fine, too. And I'm empathetic to that.
They just want to be acknowledged.
Yeah, of course. I get it. Listen, I live with compassion and sympathy and empathy running through my blood.
Yeah.
It is my natural state. It's how I see the world. I'm so grateful and humbled by the luck of the draw of my DNA and parenting and circumstance. If I was born here and not in Russia, I'd be a different person.